This is a video we're going to be doing today. Isn't it pretty with all this gold? I love gold. Oh my goodness. Gold or silver, it just, and there's copper, all the metals, like I just love them. The metallic aspect of things. So we're going to get started, and I started out with a cardstock stock that is 4¼ by 10, and then I scored it at 5½, and I scored it at 6½, and then I just folded it like that, and then once I had that folded, then I folded it back like this, and then you just burnish it, and you make sure that both of these sides match and burnish it, and then you pull this back and make sure that these sides match too and burnish it. So easy, nothing hard about that. 4¼ by 10, score at 5½ and 6½, and then you just fold it along the 5½ score, and then you fold it along the 6½ score and burnish. Okay, so then we're going to get going here. I'm going to hopefully do all the stamping first. I won't guarantee anything because I do some of the stamping and then I forget, and yeah, come back and start over again. But I am going to do the Noel. There's my, get out my embossing buddy, and I will start my heat tool. Apparently I can't do two things at once. I can't turn it on and talk, unfortunately. This is my Noel, and this is, let me see, that's not the right, there it is. This is my Versamark, and then I am well, hopefully there's nothing there. Nope, that was okay. Now I'm bringing in my gold embossing powder, and I'm sorry about the noise in the background, but it just takes less time if it's already heated up. Put this away so I don't cook it. Grab my die cut, and then we will start this. Now I always go across, because if you go like this you could burn the paper, and I don't go like this because it takes forever. But can you see that as it turns? And I'm just slowly moving it as it turns. And there, it's all done. It's actually quite easy if you let the heat go across. It doesn't burn it, because I've had some people that I've seen do it, and they've had burns on their paper. This way you don't burn your paper because it's deflected off, so it's not direct heat. It might take a little bit longer to get it to cure, but it turns out to have a better results. This is my mini cut and emboss machine. I love this thing. Oh my goodness, I love having it on my desk. And I don't have to get up to use it. And put that back. Now don't lose these because that's important. Now I'm going to come across with this. I'm going to stamp it, and I'm going to stamp it in black, and then I'm going to color it. I have most of it done, so I'm not going to take your time, but I'm using watercolor pencils. I'm using both sets of watercolor pencils, some from each. And I'm putting this on here. I should have had my piercing mat to get a better image. There. Just like that. Now I'm going to move that out of the way. And I'm going to take my center, and this is, get this out of the way, and this black. This is my verse that I'm using, wishing you a very Merry Christmas. And this is my inside, and I do not know if that's going to be straight, but anyways, here goes. Not bad at all. Yay me. Oh, okay, so I'm going to take this, put that aside, and I'm going to stamp with my Granny Apple Green. And this is from the Christmas Classic. And I am going around in a circle here. I'm just wanting some background. It doesn't matter where you go. I just want some of these in the background. Just like that. What in the world? Well, good thing there's two sides to every piece of cardstock. I don't know how I did that, but I did a good job. Okay. So how's everybody doing today? Thank you for those that let me know that the volume was down on my last video. I appreciate that. I'm so sorry. I had no idea. I don't know how the volume got turned down. I have no idea how that happened, but it happened, and hopefully I have fixed it. One never knows. But I really hope it's fixed. Now this, let me see. I'm just going to bring in a scrap piece of paper because I'm going off, and I don't like mucking up my piercing mat. Some people don't care, but Ah, the anal part in me? That does not work well for me at all. Oh. But anyways. Now I'm bringing this in. It's just some berries. And what I'm going to do, clear that off, is get my watercolor pencil and color these. Just gives it a little bit of a lift with color in there with the green. You don't have to, don't want to. You can just have it with the greenery. It looks nice that way too. So that one's done. Now I'm going to stamp off with this one. This is the, I don't know what it is, but it's just like a background. Let me see. I'm using Wishing You a Very Merry Christmas from Joy to You. I am using this one from Christmas Classic. I could have used that one too. And I'm using this one, this one, this one, and this I'm going to put in the background. And then I'm using the die cuts from this one too. The die cut that goes with that. And then there's two independent ones, and those I did in the gold foil. And I did this one in garden green. And this one you just saw me use for the embossed with gold. So this I'm using, and I'm going to stamp off, and I'm going basically do like that. Oops, didn't need to do it that time. And just fill in some of the areas. Just give it another depth. And the rest, that's all I did with it, just to give it a little bit of depth. It's just one more dimension having that in the background. I hope that makes sense to you. Now, I think that's all my stamping. So hopefully I can put stuff away and I don't have to bring it out again. But like I said, I don't guarantee anything. So this, I am going to finish it with my watercolor pencils. And I'm just doing red berries. And one of these I used for red and one I used for the green because it just made it easier. So then I just come along here and just smooth it out. And then you clean it off. But I did the other one because it was just easier. Now I did this in here with the garden green. Garden green. And I outlined it. I did some of this before so it wouldn't take too long. I just don't want to take a lot of time coloring this whole thing. Then this is the Granny Apple Green, and then I just colored in the center. Just like that. And then I use my blender pen. Oh, well, that was not what I intended, but we will put it in. And I thought I just had that for the green. Oh well, life happens. Just like that. And now I'm going to do these, and I did this outline with Old Olive. Then I colored it in the inside with Granny Apple Green. And then I used, make sure, yep. I just blended all together with my blender pen. There. See how it is? Now, what I'm going to do is attach this, and it just makes it easier for me to see where to put things. Like that. Okay, I'll put that back. And I'm going to bring this in and put it there. See how nice it looks with the background in? And then I'm just going to add these in and add them till they fit into there. And then I did 3 of these, and I just made them fit into the confines of the card. Make sure they fit in there. Then what I did is I came along with my glue dots and my picky tool, and I just picked it up and I put it down, and then I put it down. Make sense? It's pretty easy when you do that. There. And I got one more to go. Just want to make sure I wasn't leaving one on. And then put this to the edge, put that on there, and put it down. Now, they are on there, and see how it's just adding that little bit of depth. Now, what I did with this, I only did one of these. Oh, those did not get punched out. Good thing I noticed. Is I took this and I cut it like that so that I would have 3 pieces. You can cut these and have 4 pieces if you want, so that you could do another card. If then you would do 3. Like I did 2 of these, cutting it down, so I will have 3 pieces. But you could actually cut it again, and you could put 4 around if that's what you chose to do. Now this is going to go, yes, if I pick it up. I just don't want this out too far, so I'm going to put it like that, and then again I'm going to do the glue dot thing and stick it down. And this one is coming down here. And what I'm going to do is just put that on there and then just stick that underneath there, and yeah. And the same thing with this one. I'm just turn it upside down on the glue dot, put it in, and then put this up here where I want it. Oh, that was smart. It's a good thing I got a second one. I was trying to move it. I pulled the whole top off. That was what you would call very smart. There. Nope. I want it amongst the greenery. There. So now I'm going to basically take this off. There's a little bit that's holding it there, and they still will, but then I come along with my small bottle and make sure I've got a little bit that's coming out the ends of these, and I'm just gluing. I don't want to glue a lot, but I want to glue the ends more than anything else, because they will get torn and broken off if there's too much left hanging. So how was everybody's weekend? Did you have a good time? We went to our daughter Caitlin's for Thanksgiving, because it was Thanksgiving here in Canada, and we had a really great time. Our one daughter couldn't make it, but everybody else was there, and we missed them, but we all had a good time. And the kids had a great time playing together. It was fun. Kids just so enjoy. They love their cousins so much. It's so nice to be able to spend time with them as a family. Life's too short anymore. One never knows what's going to happen, and take advantage of the time you have with your family. It's just so important. One minute you're here, one minute you're the next you're not. So, oops, gotta move that back. There. Now what I'm going to do is get my silicone mat, and I am going to turn it upside down and start pushing so it sticks. Yeah, isn't that pretty? I need to do that one. Apparently I did not glue that one. Or that one. There we go. Isn't that pretty? Now, this is a book fold. This is going to be glued down, and it's only going to open there. So this looks like it's a book or magazine. I really like this fold. Sorry about that. My daughter's on her way home from work and I'm doing a video, so I can't answer it. So this is like 20 inches a cord or something like that. Elegant trim, something like that. And I'm just wrapping it twice, and apparently I did too much in the one side, but anyways, that's okay. That will help me tie it. There. Now what I want to do is bring this up. I want to get it so that it's up higher. So I'm just gonna bend it like that. Straighten it back out, and there we go. Now I am going to get my Seal Plus. Make sure this is straight. And put this down. And then I will close it up, and it doesn't take any time at all, and it is sealed. Now I gotta get my ribbon scissors and cut this down and this down a little bit there. And now this can be put on here, and I will have most of my stuff done, and it just goes quick as you can get from now on. There. Now I've got, oh, I didn't do the things on there. I knew I was going to forget something. I just knew it. Oh my word, I thought I had this finished, but obviously I did not completely finish it. There. Now put this aside, and I have finished it. And now I can put this in. Oopsie. There. Now we're going to do this. I use my tweezers and my small glue bottle. And I'm putting it down here, a little bit up from the bottom. Now I'm going to take my N and my glue bottle, and that goes up here, but not at the very top. There's a little bit of a space, trying to get it equal spaced, and it goes right at the edge because it's the biggest. Then I'm taking my E and I'm going to guesstimate where it goes. And then my O, and hopefully I have it all centered. One never knows. The first one I did was lined up pretty good. I was quite impressed with myself, actually. Okay, that's a little bit high, but nope, it's there. So now I'm bringing in my silicone mat, and I'm going to do the same thing. There we go. What do you think? What did I do with my... There's my envelope. And there's my card. Pretty simple, basic, straightforward card. Not a... It takes a little bit of time, but it's definitely not a hard card to do. It just has a few techniques and yeah. But I think it turned out really pretty. I hope you like this. There's my card. If you like this, could you please like, share, comment, subscribe to my channel? Really close to that 500. And I know that's a piddly little number compared to some, but it means a lot to me that there's 500 people out there that are willing to subscribe to my little channel, and that just means a lot. So thank you for being a part of that. I will talk to you later. Have a great day. Bye now.